Mr. Hosseini, let me first off welcome you to the NBC newsroom for our first of hopefully many interviews between the NBC staff and yourself. My name is David Frost.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And I'll attempt to not only field you questions tonight, but also get to know this newly famous author on an intimate level. Now, let's get comfortable, shall we? Alright. What you happen to have a light?
For you, 1,000 times over.
Much appreciated.
Here you go, my friend.
Okay.
Great. Try to put on the
Good man.
Sorry.
How about a spot of scotch?
No, thank you. Although I do appreciate the gesture. Alright. Don't know what happened, right?
Okay, let's get down to business. Very well then. So, Mr. Hosseini, let's start with the most obvious question. What made you what you are today? I know you must have a fascinating answer.
Well, I became what I am today at the age of 12. On a frigid, overcast day in the winter of 1975. I remember the precise moment. Crouching behind a crumbling mud wall, peeking into the alley near the frozen creek. That was a long time ago. But it is wrong what they say about the past. I have learned about how you can bury it. Because the past follows its ways out. Looking back now, I realize I've been peeking into that deserted alley for the last 26 years.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to play dumb with you, Mr. Hosseini. That was the most boring answer I've ever received in an interview. And you know what? It seems like it's a direct quote from your first novel, Kite Runner. Why don't you just tell us something real about your life?
Fine. I was born in 1965, moved to Paris in 76. Moved to California in 80, and somewhat off.
Perfect. Should have done that the first time. Unfortunately, we need to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back.
It's Mark Twain. You want to be cool? You better smoke some cigs. All right, Twain out.
To NBC Studios with the great Hosseini. I kind of like that. Don't you?
No, not at all, actually.
What you do now? Okay, so tell me, do you have any children?
No.
Well, why is that?
Children aren't coloring books. You don't get to fill them with your favorite colors.
Alright, well, you're one.
Excuse me? What did you say?
Anyways, moving on. Tell us more about your two best-selling novels. Let's see, what were they called? Oh, I believe one is The Kite Runner and 1,000 Splendid Suns.
Ah, okay, well, gladly. I published The Kite Runner in 2003, and it became an international bestseller, selling more than 10 million copies, while 1,000 Splendid Suns was released in 2008 and has sold over 700,000 copies.
Oh, that is very fascinating. Mr. Hosseini, would you like one?
No. Actually.
Okay. You know what? I applaud you though. That is great work. But let's get to the real questions, Mr. Hosseini. What is your opinion on the war in Iraq?
War doesn't negate decency. It demands it, even more than in times of peace.
Okay. I respect that answer very much so. But now let me ask this somewhat controversial question.
It's about my books?
Hardly. What do you think about Alex Rodriguez and his steroids?
You are gutless, sir. It's how you were made, and that's not such a bad thing, because your saving grace is that you never lied to yourself about it. Not about that. Nothing wrong with cowardice as long as it comes with prudence. But when a coward stops remembering who he is, God help him.
I see. Well, those are some very powerful words. But now, let me take Hosseini and me, David Frost. You know, I've enjoyed this past hour getting to know you, and I do feel like I'm becoming closer to you even though you were born in a different country and I don't know your dad, or...
Cannot say the same. This is really one of the most miserable moments of my life.
Well, I'm sorry. You know, I've tried to make you comfortable. Is it hot in here, or is it just me?
No, it's moderately lukewarm at the moment.
Because I swear I feel like I'm losing clothing. Alright, well, for my final and last question, I have a good one for you.
Okay, can't wait.
Let me paint you a little picture here, Khaled. You're familiar with the state of the economy, correct?
Not at all.
Alright, well, to put it simply, it's on its knees. You know, it sucks.
It may be unfair, but what happens in a few days, sometimes even in a single day, can change the course of a whole lifetime.
Deep. Very deep.
Kind of
Well,
like kiss you.
Well, I hate to do this to you again, folks. Well, we got one more commercial, then closing remarks from the great.
Hello there, children. You got these rulers for school? Because I'm Mark Twain, I love rulers. Some people say I'm crazy, but I really just love rulers. So come on down to Mark Twain's ruler farm to get all the rulers you ever need.
With author Khaled Hosseini. Are you sure you don't want a final drink?
Matter of fact, I would love one.
Glug, 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 glug.
Well, now that we're on good terms.
Oh, is it supposed to burn like that?
Yes. So, do you have a closing remark to end us with?
Yes, matter of fact, I do. I'm the greatest author of all time. If you have not read my novels by now, you are no one to me. And if you don't go to the bookstore today and buy The Kite Runner and 1,000 Splendid Suns and think they are the best book ever, you are dead, sir! I will kill you! Where's my hood at?
DJ Khaled! His books are the best!
Word up, children!
Well, there you have it. Khaled Hosseini. In the flesh, ladies and gentlemen. We now know him on a more intimate level. Pleasure being with you.
Yo, R.I.P. my homeboys.
DJ Khaled! Convict music! We the best! We taking over! Listen!
Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on to North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami where it warm in the winter, on up to Minnesota where
Mark Twain cigarettes.